Okay, I don't know what is going on. I do not know what happened there. What the ever livin'? Okay, guys, I don't know what the heck just happened. I'm hardwired. And it said that suddenly my stream key was bad. It said my stream key was bad. All I did was switch the category, and it said it dropped me. Dude, what the hell? Streaming hates me. it just hates me, man. It doesn't like me at all. It doesn't like my turbo granny. It's fuck, I don't even know, man. I suck at this. I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional at all. Did I watch Dan to Dan? Yeah, I watched the whole thing through. It's a good show. Good show. I'm waiting for a second season. I do believe they will do a second season, at least with the way they dead dropped the end of the show. I'm not gonna comment on it just in case anyone else hasn't seen it. I'm not the spoiler guy. But yeah, I did watch it. It was a good show. I like Momo's grandma. I do like it. It's a good show. It definitely hits home. Why does my stream keep doing weird things, man? It'd be one thing if I could just blame it on my Wi-Fi, but I'm hardwired now, and it still clipped me out, and I'm so sad about that. Still about halfway, if you recall. If you're still halfway, then you're probably just getting into the balls. The balls. So anyway, Monster Hunter Wilds is good looking. I actually stopped by another girl's stream before I started just to check it out and see, and they are running some cool co-ops. I kind of feel bad. I need to upgrade my PC, I think. I know I got the new graphics card and that's been helping, but I think I need to upgrade my PC. Which makes me feel bad. Because that means I'll have to spend money. I don't want to spend money. I mean, look at me. I live here. Does it look like I want to spend money? I got work boots and shoes. I got this robe. You know? Does it look like I want to spend money? Nah. I got pieces of rare wood ready for woodworking to turn into things and stuff. I'm not the guy to spend a whole bunch of loot on a PC or even PC parts. One piece at a time. Yeah, it's true. One piece at a time. I should do that. I should sit down with like Dragon or Groot or whoever and put together like a wish list of parts that I need for my computer, and then we could start checking them off. Like I would like to get some more RAM. Definitely, it seems like I need to get a new processor. I think my motherboard is probably okay. I think. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know what's a good PC anymore. You know, you get the... It used to be back in the day where, like, if you needed a good PC, if you even had a graphics card, you already had a good PC. And then, like, if you had 16 or 32 gigabytes of RAM, that was out of control. And now I'm talking like 64 gigabyte, 128 gigabytes of RAM. It's out of control. I've got a, what, like right here? Yeah, that's in there. I got a terabyte SSD just hanging out right here. Like, computers have gone way further than where I started Frankensteining my own shit together. It's just wild. I keep thinking back to, like, build your schematic while you're at it. Dude, we need to put together a second PC for you of that kind. Like we were talking about, where you could have all the heavy lifting on the one and just command it from the other. There should... I still think there's a way for us to get that happening for you. Speaking of which, does anyone know of a way... Jet has his Surface Pro, and he can do all of his stuff with that. Not as fast as the rest of us, but he can do it all. The question is does anyone know of a way to control one PC from another PC that's not just screen share? Ads. Blah. Ads. I have ads. I make it to ads. I'm in the There we go. Now I can do this, and it'll look funny. Look, I'm in space. Look, I'm in space. Hi, Groot. How's it going? Groot, we were just talking about this. I need to build a PC wish list. While playing Monster Hunter Wilds, I ran into an issue that I've been reading about how Monster Hunter Wilds, as well as some other games, are now running into what would be the opposite choke point. Normally, if you're playing a game, you get, pinched in by your graphics card. Yep, the CPU bottleneck. Yep, the CPU bottleneck. So I'm thinking I need to pull up all the specs on all the stuff that I have, motherboard and all this other stuff, and then put together a wish list so I can upgrade my PC, be able to play the things without. Yeah. Okay. So we'll sit down and we'll talk about it. Yeah, I actually do remember you mentioning the CPU bottleneck, and now I'm running into it. I don't know why. I felt like as soon as I got the graphics card, I should have the problems handled. But yeah, now it's on the other side. It's like it used to be the one choke point of the GPU, so that you were in like an hourglass formation, where once you got past the GPU part, it just everything opened up and you had all this room to do stuff. And now it's like a weird double hourglass where you got to get through one choke point and then through the next choke point, and it's either graphics or it's your RAM or now it's the CPU. And it's getting to the point where if you just want to play games, you have to have the most optimal shit. If that's where gaming is going, where you just have to have the top end specs in order to hit any of the games, I feel like the gaming world is going to be changing soon. I feel like there's going to be GPUs got too powerful and the devs are not optimizing for it. Do you hear that, guys? Devs, if you ever see this video, fix your shit. Fix your shit. I don't know if you know this, but some people might not upgrade their fucking CPU every 2 years. Maybe just throwing that out there. Some people are still rocking PCs from 2016, but maybe don't cunt punt them so hard. Throw us a fucking bone. Huh? Give us some games we can actually chew on. without having to get new teeth. Yeah, tighten it up, motherfuckers. Uh, it's like, it's like, it's like if you had an axe, right? You have an axe and you're chopping wood, and you're splitting wood on your chopping block, and you keep messing up your chopping block, right? So you keep upgrading your chopping block up to the point where now your chopping block is so good that when you swing your axe and you split a piece of wood, it hurts your axe to hit the chopping block. Optimization, guys. Stay off the chopping block a little, maybe sharpen the axe a little. Just saying. Anyway, this is one of those scenarios where we are hardware dependent, and hardware is not up to the task. So no more Monster Hunter Wilds for stream until we get things fixed. Aside from that, great game. Yeah. And like Stream Elements said, don't forget, if you want another great game, try Monopoly Go. Huh? Monopoly Go. A fun little mobile game that takes little to no time at all. It's great while you're sitting on the shitter, because once you get past the first couple of levels, all you have to do is hit spin and watch the colors fly by. No extra input, except for during PvP, when you can actually hit other people and take them down, steal their resources, and build your own town up. Get as far as you can, reach as many of the goals as you can, because every time someone reaches a goal, your buddy gets a kickback. So download the game, that's goal 1. Hit level 2, that's goal 2. If you've done those 2 things, you've maybe spent 20 minutes, and you've gotten me a bonus twice. Totally helpful. Trust me, really helpful, especially since I need to get a new processor. Everything you guys can do will help me get a new processor. That's our shill for the hour, for the stream. I don't know, it's been a little while. But hey, just saying, if someone buys a $20 pack in that game, which I do not recommend you do, I don't recommend you spend money. Just saying, if you do spend money, buy the $20 pack, I get a kickback. How's my power supply? You know, I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head. I think it's a 500 watt. It might be a 750. As far as my motherboard, RAM, RAM I could use an upgrade. I'm at 48 gigs right now, but I'd like to yank that 16 out of there and put another 32 in there so I could at least have 64. My motherboard is dusty. Let me see here. My motherboard is this one. This is what I have for a motherboard. Write down every component. Nice. So yeah, that's what I've got for a motherboard. It's not, you know, special or anything like that, but I think it should socket a newer i7 or i9. Obviously, I'm only going to go up to 12th gen if I do anything at all, so there's that. But yeah, I'll do a system teardown for myself today once we're done with stream, and write down all my specs and everything, what all the components that I have, and then we can sit down and maybe brainstorm on things that would be a good idea to give a little bit of a buff to. Download hardware if no? Sure. It looked backwards. It's a Gigabyte X99 Gaming 5. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get some specs. Supports Intel i7. Yep. Probably gonna have to get a new motherboard. It says it only goes up to 7th gen. So, yeah. Fuck. Okay, so I am going to have to get a new motherboard. Shit. 4-way graphics with premium lane, yada yada. Only supports up to 7th gen 6950X. Four channel DDR4, so I can't even use DDR5 on this motherboard, which makes sense. Okay, so yep, need new MBO, new processor. Great. Fantastic. Well, time to start building a wish list. And then figure out how much it's gonna cost. Also, let's chit chat. Just because we're on the topic right now, why not? New motherboard, some RAM, and a CPU. Yeah. As far as CPU, let's talk AMD or Intel. I'm a little turned off by Intel right now. And a new PSU. You think 500's not good enough? AMD? Sure. Okay. We'll do AMD. I'm more comfortable with that anyway. Intel's been pissing me off. Okay, so check my power supply. Definitely know we want more RAM. And go for AM5. Alright, let me just real quick. AS Rock, MSI Pro. Okay, so we can get an MSI Pro board for like $100. That should have, yep, it does have AM5, LAN 7.1, and DDR5 SATA. Okay, cool. So yeah, that should work out. That's $100. It's not that bad. So what, like $130 for? Ooh, options. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Tomahawk Wi-Fi. The heck is Tomahawk Wi-Fi? Tomahawk Wi-Fi. I don't understand that. At any rate, whatever. Okay, so $100 is like the cheap end. Here's a question I have then. All right. Right now I'm sitting here with DDR4 RAM. Obviously, my motherboard can't handle 5. I've got the 48 gigs of DDR4. If I switch over the motherboard and everything else, obviously DDR5 is an upgrade, but with 32 gigabytes of DDR5, outperform the DDR4 sticks that I have, since I have more theoretical larger capacity. Can't use that on AM5 socket? Alright, well there it is. Need to buy brand new RAM. Seems like this is just going to end up being a completely new PC build at this point. Yep, just going to have to build a new PC. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to piecemeal upgrade this. Oh man. I was hoping to avoid this for another 2 years or so. I was hoping. Oh well. It's time. It's time to save up for a new PC. Man. And it sucks too, because I don't even like a lot of the new PCs that are coming out with all like weird form factors and stupid cases that don't have room for anything. Well, to a degree. I mean, it's not, it's new to me, but it's not like new. You know what I mean? New. It's not leading edge or anything like that. I'm using 6750 XT, So, you know, not it's good enough to work, and yeah, it'll carry over for a while. But it sounds like I may as well just kind of um, get a new computer and then rebuild this one to just sit there and do other tasks. Actually, actually that might be a thing. If I get another computer and take this graphics card, put it in there, I can grab my old 970 and throw it back in this one, and then just have this guy, and then get a capture card. If I have a capture card in this guy and the 970, it should be just buff enough to handle OBS and the model. And then the new computer we can use for gaming and media production. Actually, you could still use this one for media production technically. But yeah, use the other one for gaming. And that would work out. I know a lot of people that stream have two PC setup. I think a lot of that also has to do with they game on console, and the capture card helps with that a lot. Asmon's got two PCs, yep. As far as I know, Iron Mouse has two PCs. Pretty sure Fillion actually does use two PCs. I know a bunch of them do. I just don't know who off the top of my head. But it's a smart way to go, because that way no one system is ever super heavily taxed, and that works out pretty well. But that does put us in this realm of buying or building a new PC. So what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I've got like 3 other computer towers sitting here. I just need all the guts. You know what? That's a fun little exercise. Let's maybe explore that. What's a good website for building a PC? Huh? What's a good website for building a PC? Yo, Crumpy. How's it going? Hey, do you know of a good website to build a computer? I'm gonna see if I can't put something together and then figure out what my theoretical price point is. Parts picker. And only local websites? Oh. Oh. Well, let me see here. Hey, wait. Question. Is Newegg any good anymore? Is that still a good place or no? I've heard both ways, so I'm not sure anymore. That's a 14 gen. Out of stock. Jeez, this is not gonna be easy, guys. This is not gonna be easy. Especially when they, dude, no. I am not buying a $600 monitor. What? Get out of here. Alright, so Newegg. Kind of tripping me out. Alright, parts picker, let's try this out. Alright. Start your build. Choose a CPU. Let's see here. I think, wow. Wow. Okay, these aren't cheap either. Crap. Alright. Let me see here. we would want to run... skip your Intel. What the hell? Only AMD and... Oh man. I'd love to have a 16 core. That'd be great, but I'm not spending $600 on the processor. Or 800, Jesus. Or $4,899 for a Threadripper. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm out of my league here. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. 18 core, 16 thread would be enough. Or 8 core. Ooh. So let's break it down then. Let's go with... We don't need 64 core. Let's at least drop that down to 16 and 12. Oh. We can build with this and then try to source from other places. Ooh, good idea. Oh, hydrate. We got a hydrate coal. Very good. Will do. Hydrate. Water. Coming from a source near you. Alright, now, let's see. Would a 5600 be enough? Or is that too wimpy? Is that too wimpy? Or rather, I should ask, would going with a Ryzen 5 be acceptable, or should I actually push to do a Ryzen 7? That's the question. Is a 5 enough, or should we go for a 7? Not yet. I did not exercise yet today. I'll be doing that after I hop off. It's been a rainy day, so the kind of been precluded from going outside and walking around, so as soon as we're done here, I'm going to be hitting the calisthenics. I did stretch. You told me to stretch. I'll do stretches. I did stretch. I was a good boy. I stretched. I did it. I did the stretchy. And then, but yeah, Ryzen 5 or Ryzen 7? What are we going with here? Let's... I guess a Ryzen 7. 5 just seems like it doesn't have enough juice, not enough core. Alright, that helps. X3D. Alright, AMD Ryzen. This looks pretty good. It's not the top end one, but it's good, right? Zen 4 or Zen 5? Oh, I see. Okay, architecture. Zen 4 and Zen 5. Zen 3 and 2 can suck it. Well, we don't need that. What about Zen Plus? Alright. Alright, I'm feeling crazy. Why not? Choose a CPU cooler. I'm cool with fan coolers. I don't need, like, crazy liquid this, that, and the other thing. Fan's good enough. See, like this is probably alright. $30, and it probably is not that bad. It's got up to 2,000 RPM on the fan. And the noise is pretty low. I can deal with that. Cooler Master Hyper 212 Black Edition, 42 cubic feet per minute. That's pretty good. Motherboard. Now we're gonna start getting into weird. Memory slots 4. Yes. Okay. Bye. Tomahawk Wi-Fi. There's that shit again. Oh, some of these we can't even add. No, that sucks. No. I don't care about Wi-Fi anyway. I just got my hardline in. For AM5 socket. Should be easy. They almost all are. They're all AM5 socket. I'm not seeing anything that isn't. So the question is, do we need Wi-Fi? No. Where's freaking... None. I don't need any Wi-Fi networking on there. There. Yay. You do, for sure. I don't. I do not need it. ASRock 870 Pro RS. It's a full ATX. Max 256 gigabyte. That's nice. We're building 2? Yeah. Micro ATX, full ATX. I would rather have full ATX. I've got a big case, why not? You know what though? This is like half the price. Still does up to 128 gigabytes of memory, and it only has 2 slots. I see, and it's micro. This one's available, 256. It's micro though. Yeah, I'm not even really worried about Wi-Fi anyway, because like I said, I just got I have Wi-Fi adapters for the case, and also I have my hardline in, so I'm not worried about it. Really, what I'm worried about is making sure I have all the things that I need on the board. That looks good. No, that's micro ATX. Damn it. I don't want micro. So that's the only one that fits my schnitz that I want. Okay. Choose memory. Should be fairly easy. We want DDR5. Two by 32. Wow. All right, how about another 2 by 16? $32 should be enough for start, right? So if we get a double 16, we should be pretty good. Yeah, that's my thought. We can always upgrade. We don't have to. All right, Corsair. I've heard people say different things on different RAM. Is Corsair one of the decent ones? Yeah, the one I just clicked on has a 4 slot. So yeah, we should be able to add more later. I don't care about RGB, but for some reason they're cheaper. Wait, what? Why is the RGB ones cheaper? Ah, whatever, who cares? We'll do those. Okay. Storage. Well, we don't really need it. I've got my my hard drives already, right? Video card. Here we go. I already got a video card. Derp. Choose a case. Now, I do have my just for schnitzegiggle. Yeah, give us a cheaper old case. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. What do we got? Retorto. Huh? Do they ever have issues when it needs to be unplugged or replugged? I have no physical way to tinker with once it sets up. If, I don't think I've ever seen an issue where the dongle needs to be removed and put back in. If there's ever a Wi-Fi issue, you should be able to restart it, or the PC should be able to through the software should be able to undock and reconnect the Wi-Fi dongle. You shouldn't ever have to physically remove it and plug it back into the slot. That said, it would probably be better for your setup if we had it built in. Windows sucks ass. Yeah, it does. Ooh, that's industrial looking. I'm not really into RGB, you know what I mean? So like that doesn't do it for me necessarily, but I like seeing a whole bunch of fan and a whole bunch of expansion slot. Am I too old in thinking I need expansion slots? Maybe I am. You don't need expansion slots anymore, right? Yeah, it looks kind of cool. Why not? Power supply. Definitely buy an enterprise SH case. Yeah. Just a block of metal. No necessary to look at anything. All right, 650 or a 750, 800, 1000 watt. What are you thinking? Minimum 750? Okay. Let's go ahead and just filter that then. Minimum 750, no price means I can't add it. PCIe file. Super efficient, $100. Get the 1000 watt if you want a future proof. I don't know, man. It seems wild. All right, let's go ahead and just filter up to that point then, and give ourselves a price check. This one says it can do $1050. It's got an 80 plus bronze for the efficiency, semi-modular. It's not bad, right? That's not bad. It says 1050, why not? Operating system, I would rather have Windows 10 personally. I'll just get it for free. There's ways to get it for free. And I don't need a monitor. Expansion cards. No. I don't think I need anything else so far. Alright, so here's what we're looking at so far. We're looking at the power supply, a case that we don't technically need. I'm pretty sure I have an ATX mid case over there. One of those should be a full ATX case. I'm almost sure of it. Yo, Sharky, thank you. Fuck yeah. We got a sub. That's so nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Sharky. Hey, we tried Monster Hunter Wilds. Interesting game. I got locked though. I got locked. Hi. I got locked up. The CPU bottlenecked me. The game started getting chunky, and the stream got even chunkier. So we're looking at building a new PC. Now, what we've got so far, we've got processor, we've got a new cooler, we've got motherboard, memory, a tower, and power supply, coming in a little under $800. Wow. Okay. And that's not even top-notch stuff. And I'm skipping stuff. Holy crap, computers have gotten way expensive. But yeah, I should be able to snake an operating system for cheap, if not free. Technically don't need the case, I just kind of want it. Have video card. Have hard drives. So yeah, really that's it. So about $800 and I can get a new computer or all the parts I need to be able to put together a new rig for this stuff. Yay. Absolutely AMD all the way. We're not doing Intel this time around. No Intel stuff. So yeah, we got alright. We're gonna save this page for later. Estimated wattage 176. That's not even that bad. Actually, yeah, that's not even bad. And the memory, dude, that actually might have the same or better power consumption as what I'm running right now. That's weird. Well, of course, this is all theoretical, but interesting. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and save that for later. I'm gonna have to look at that and see what I can do. I don't have the cash right now to do it, unfortunately. I would love to just be like, yeah! Do I have a spec sheet of my current build? Well, not as such. Let me see. What am I rolling with right now? My PC is running on, actually, I lied. I don't have a 7th gen. I have a 5th gen i7. Alright, I can throw a screenshot on Discord real quick. I don't want to throw all of my device IDs online. That would just give someone all the information they need to find me. Again. It's scary. Very, very scary. I don't want that. I don't want that anymore. But yeah, we are rolling with 5th gen i7. Not the shittiest thing in the world, but not great. 48 gigs of usable RAM, and the 6750 XT as far as our GPU, and one big ass clunker full size ATX tower. You're allowed to find. Jet is allowed to find me. Actually, Jet doesn't even need to find me. I'll just tell him. Heckin' chonker. Yeah, dude. My tower is a big old fatty. Not even gonna... Here, I'll... Come here. Time to show off the big fatty. I've got the big fatty. It's kind of hard to tell, but I've got the big fatty PC. It's a wide boy, and it's tall. Look how tall it is, and fatty. 100% it's chonker. It's fat boy. You struggle with desk space? Dude, alright. The only reason why I don't struggle with desk room... Actually, I lied. I do struggle with desk room, but only because I suck at managing my own personal space. Alright, I'll do this again. This is currently the desk. Coffee cup, standard, need coffee, and then you know, the things and the stuff and all the art supplies and the random electronic stuff and all the other crap and random tools and parts and oh look, money, and then you know, things and stuff. So my workspace is large but not very organized. Yeah, no RGB. I don't do RGB. None of that shit. It's pointless to me. It does absolutely zero for me. I don't find it good looking, and it uses juice for no good reason, and it's a distraction. And fucking evening time, I like to be able to turn on some like rain sounds or something like that and turn off my monitor and then go to bed listening to some nice heavy rain. And that sucks when my computer is constantly trying to be the brightest rainbow in the room. I just don't need that. Dude, that works for some people. That works for some people. I don't think it's bad. I just don't like it for my own setup. I actually have... This is funny. When I got this PC, I got it from a buddy who built it, and then he ended up getting a new system after his dad passed, and I got this one. Anyway, he gave me this one. I actually have all the RGB I could ever want, and yanked it all out of that case, because, nah, I don't need it. Sharky, if you want my RGB lights, you're welcome to them. I'll send them to you. I'll send them to you. I don't give a shit. And let me see here. What else do we got? This is... Yeah, we don't need that. That's an SLI bridge. That's another SLI bridge. Yeah. Look at all these SLI components. I can't even use anymore because SLI doesn't exist. But it would be rad. It would be rad. Yeah. Trying to put mine by the front door with the plants? Yeah. Dude, you can have my RGB lights. I don't care. I don't want them. I don't care. No, you go there. You go. No. Right there on the shelf. Thank you. Put yours by the front door with the plants? Mm. Wait, which door was the front door? Is the front door the one we let the dog out of, or is the front door the one by the kitchen? Okay, gotcha. Now I know which door. Very good. Okay, here's my experience with Monster Hunter Wilds. It is a strange one to start with. I should probably try playing other Monster Hunter games. And I'm open to that. Alright. But I will say the opening mission, the opening little beta mission or whatever, was kind of fun. There are extra control combos and everything that take some getting used to, so definitely playing the earlier games would get your mind better programmed to be able to jump on that. That was a little bit of a thing. Towards the end of it, while I was fighting the monster, I feel like I was starting to get a hang of the attack commands and things and the combos, so that was pretty cool. Graphics, outstanding. Even after I turned my settings hella low, to try and get rid of some of the chunkiness in the stream. The game still looked great, and I can only imagine turning the specs back up would be good, would be nice. I am still kind of concerned about the CPU bottleneck. I want to be able to play the game. Obviously, I'm probably not going to be streaming the game, just because I'm having the issue. I don't want everyone watching chunky bullshit when they come to my channel. So there's that. So once I get upgrades, then we'll be able to stream it. Would I play the game? Yes. Am I going to be good at the game? I already know I'm not going to be good at the game. But if I have free time on the weekends and you want to play, I'm totally happy to try a co-op. Run the benchmark and it can detail areas of issue. I already know what the area of issue is. It even told me. CPU. But yeah, I opened up my resource monitor while the game was on, and my CPU was getting pegged at 100%. Just stuck all the way up, pinned. So that's it. That's what the problem is. Was not having a problem with RAM, not having a problem with the graphics, all CPU. I don't understand why though. What part of that game is running so heavy on the calculator? You know what I mean? Almost every other game that I've ever had a problem with, it was the graphics. Turning graphics up helps with the CPU bottleneck. Why are you telling me things that hurt my brain? I can kind of see how that would work. Put a little more load on one processor to take a little bit of load off the other processor. Sure. But, everything about that seems so backwards to me. And I don't understand what part of this game is so CPU heavy. Ashes of Creation isn't that CPU heavy, and it's got a massive file load. Literally massive. I mean, every time you move from one area of the map to another area of the map, you are literally walking from one physical device server onto another physical device server, and all of those files get transferred and loaded along the way in real time, and it's not nearly as problematic. And so here's this game. It renders everything as it loads instead of taking longer to load and loading everything together. Dude. So are you telling me that it's using the GPU and the CPU to render in real time as the game is running? So it's not loading regions and then filling in details as it goes. It's literally building the region and the details at the same time as you're playing the game? Is that how that's working? Oh my god, that's a problem. That's a fucking problem. No. That's a dev issue. Wow. I don't think I've ever heard of anyone actually doing that. It's like standard practice is to load up an area as like a construct and then to fill in the details as you go. Yeah, they are. Game engines nowadays are ass compared to the older engines. Like, that doesn't even make sense to me. Ugh. Useless nonsense, if you ask me. Don't put that out on the market until it actually works. Until it works. Not theoretically and not partially, or not if you have the best spec machine out there. Actually works, like consumer works. This is alright, I don't know if you guys know this is a real thing, but when you're in marketing and in research and development for any kind of consumer product, you need to be able to have a product that will be nominally available to at least 60% of the available population. So if you're targeting a demographic, say gamers, you need to have a product that at least 60% of gamers can go after. If only 10% of gamers can go after it, That is a bad business model. A very bad business model. And sure, if you get into like 35%, maybe that's a little bit better. But really, if less than half of the people who are your target demographic are even able, never mind able to do it well, you've missed. You failed. You failed. In my opinion. That's like, if you were making a spatula that for some reason only worked for left-handed people, that's now your target demographic. It's very small. And all the other people that want to use a spatula, most of them can't, because you didn't develop your product in a way that most of the people that use a spatula can use a spatula. It's dumb. It's just dumb. Be like, I have nanite and UE5 on mid-current specs, 30 frames per second. No. Everyone knows. Frames per second is the badass. Everyone knows that. Making it pretty at the sacrifice of gameplay is nice but dumb. Always focus on gameplay first, then pretty. And if adding pretty makes the gameplay worse, subtract pretty. Make sure the gameplay is good. Make sure as many people who can or want to play it can play it. And then make sure it works for as many of those people as possible. It's like basic. I want a fire that's only hot 10% of the time. I want to light a fire that only burns 4 people out of 100. I want a fireplace that only works if you put lodgepole pine in there. Not other pine, no oak, no aspen. Beech, forget it. Lodgepole pine, it's all it burns. What if the game is minimalistically pretty? Like pretty but unique. Okay, but then that changes things because your draw then is pretty, right? It's not gameplay. If you're bringing people in for looks, focus on the looks. If you're bringing people in for action, focus on the action. If you're bringing people in for action and you focus on looks, you're failing at both. That's how I see it. If you're going in if you're going into a museum full of art and the only interest you have is the painting on is the paint on the wall because the art is unavailable to you, then that sucks. Why would you want to go to the museum? I don't know. Maybe I'm explaining it wrong. I'm not necessarily good at making analogies. Yeah, if you understand where I'm coming from, that's good. If you understand it, but yeah, it's just if you're aim for your damn target. Don't put a target in front of you and then aim left. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Which sites? Want to see the sites? You know what I want to see? I'll tell you what I want to see. I want to see... Never mind, I'm not going to say that. I just realized where I'm at. I would like to see everyone happy. I would like to see a raid. I would like to get raided. No, I wouldn't. Yes, I would. I would like to see... What other things would I like to see? Oh, I would like to see... I think it's in Pennsylvania, maybe, or Virginia. There's this one tunnel that you go... you go down into the tunnel, and then you come up out of the tunnel, except for you're not on the other side yet. You come out of the tunnel, and then you go across a bridge. And then when you're driving the other way, it's even weirder, because you go on a bridge... And before you get across the water, you dive down into a tunnel. I want to see that. That looks like it'd be cool. Also, I also want to see it because I trip out on how they deal with like hurricane? Like, if there's a storm surge, how does that tunnel not get water in it? Or what do they do? Or do they have to close the tunnel bridge combo whenever there's a storm? Does that stop people from moving around and doing things that they need to do? I'm very curious about that. Another thing I would like to see the backside of Mount Rushmore. I want to climb up the backside of Mount Rushmore. I hear there's a little lake back there. And I could check that out. That would actually be pretty nifty. You can't see that on television? Oh, I remember that. I remember that. Oh my god, you can't see that on television is a hilarious throwback. Check out England. You'll give me a personal tour. Nice. Just look at Steam hardware and software survey, January 2025. You'll see how disproportional are min PC specs on newer games and actual PC specs. Yeah, dude, I am not gonna be surprised. I will look that up, actually. Get rid of that. I will not be surprised, actually. Steam hardware, there we go. Let's see here, and oh, what? Hold on. PC processor usage by manufacturer, hardware, VR headsets, number of CPUs per computer. Wow. Wow. That's some interesting information right there. Am I interested in trying to Final Fantasy 14? I once tried to play Final Fantasy X-2. Well, what I can say is I have not gotten into Final Fantasy as MMOs. I played the old RPGs all the way up to 9. Very, very big fan of the nostalgia Final Fantasy franchise. I have not played any of the MMOs really, and I mean, I'll say it again. I am never adverse to trying any of the games. As long as I can afford to get in on it and try it, I am fine with giving it a shot. If it ends up being cool, I'll play it more. As a matter of fact, I need to get back into Dead Souls, but what? It has an unlimited free trial, something to dip your toes into? Okay. In that case, I will give it a shot. You're gonna be home next month, right? So in like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. All right, remind me around my birthday to get it, so that I don't like fucking forget like a I'm a dumbass. I'll forget. So remind me. But yes, when you're getting ready to head back home from your trip, remind me. I'll get it, and we'll sit down and we'll group up and go through shit. Getting a group together to take through the game. Yeah, dude, that sounds that sounds awesome. On March 2nd, perfect. That's like 2 days after my birthday. Awesome. All right, cool. Let's play it then. I'm hip. Let's do it. And in the meantime, we can try playing MHW on the weekends, here and there at least, and see if we can't have some fun doing that. I need to do more of that. I need to clear up my IRL stuff. And yes, like Jet says, please do remind me. I have all of the best intentions. I will forget. I am a scatterbrain. I always have a lot going on, and you know, I do it to myself. I dogpile myself with things that I want to do or that I need to do, and then stuff starts falling through the cracks. So yes, please, please, please always remind me of stuff. I am dumb. I am a tard. Yay! 8th member? Nice. Number 8. Cool. Also, no guarantees I'll be able to jump on. You know it as well as I do, but you guys all know I'm a workaholic, apparently. Can't help myself. After I'm done with stream, I go all week long. Dude. It's not even... I wish I could claim that it was age. I wish I could claim that it was age. I've always been a bit of a scatterbrain. I've always been a scatterbrain. Playing the rain with electricity. Whee! Oh yeah, for sure. Obviously, no obligation to play. But here's the thing. It's not about feeling obligated to play. It's that I actually want to play games with you guys. I want to. The problem is me. I am my own problem. There's too many games, and I have too much other crap to do. I wish I didn't have any other crap to do. I'd be gaming with you guys all the time. Like, that's actually my happy... You guys, when I get to play games with you guys, is the happy shit. I want more of the happy shit. I'd love to play games with you guys all the time. That'd be great. Fan-flippin-tastic. Right now, the best I got is this, and then... running around on Discord and trying to make friends. That's all I got, really. I got like 3 or 4 friends IRL that I can rely on regularly, and I only see one of them regularly. And the rest of it is you guys. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for interacting and being part of the show, but also thank you for kicking me in the back of the teeth on Discord and actually getting me to this point in the first place. A year ago, a little over a year ago, when I joined up and started meeting all you guys, I had absolutely zero notion, never mind intention, of actually streaming, like being this right here. I'd never even, no thought of it had even ever crossed my mind, and it is all thanks to you guys, like, kicking me around and giving me a vote of confidence that actually made me feel like I would be able to do this. So oh, dude, we couldn't on subathon next, dude. A subathon, I don't even know what I would do for a subathon. What do we got, like 112 maybe followers, and I think like eight people are subs right now. Let me get all of you as subs. That'd be great. You get new people also, that'd be great. 114? Fuck yeah. We got 114. That's awesome. That's actually really cool. Hell yeah. Also, hi Aqua. It's late. Are you awake? Are you awake, or are you just half awake? Dude, that's funny you bring that up. Okay, so Groot says I thought you were that I was gonna get bozed like 2 or 3 days after joining, and I actually almost did. 2 days in, Drasho almost killed me, and then also Sav thought I was a suspect. Sav thought I was a suspect that was with some group of people that were trolling the server, I guess. And I joined right at the same time that they did, so they all thought that maybe I was one of them, because I come in out of left field and start saying goofy shit. But as it turns out, that no, I'm not one of those guys. I am suspect. That is true. I'm a weirdo. I'm not never gonna be rid of that one. Well, I mean, we've all been there, right? We've all been a little bit off the wall. But yeah, I did. I almost got wrecked right off the bat. To be fair, I had been off of Discord for a couple of years. At that point, I was just getting back onto Discord and getting back into touch with people. I'd only been looking at it here and there a little bit on my own little private servers from way back in the day. And so when I joined Philcord, I didn't have an idea of where the boundaries were for that kind of thing. So I admit, my first couple of days that after I joined were a bit more sus than most. I did say some things. I posted a choice meme or two. I probably shouldn't have. I probably shouldn't have, but I did. That's a year ago. It's a year ago. It's whatever. It happened a long time ago. Not even care about it anymore. Doesn't even matter. Look, all I'm saying is I'm happy. I'm happy I got in there. In the long run, I'm happy I got in there because I got to meet you guys, and now we're here. We're here. What the hell are we gonna do here? We got back on Discord about the same time. Oh yeah, that's right, huh? That's right when you started getting your thing under control, the eye capture. Oh god, we got 2 more weeks of this. We got 2 more weeks of this Stream Elements. Download Monopoly Go. Anyway, I don't have anything else planned for this morning, so I guess I'm gonna call it that, guys. I'm gonna go pretend that Valentine's Day has any value beyond the landmark of tomorrow is Discount Chocolate Day. So guys, be ready for Discount Chocolate Day. I'm gonna see if I can get some discount chocolate for stream and make myself sick eating a whole bunch of it. That sounds like it'll be fun. Let's see what else. Cheap chocolates, candy hearts, flowers, and I should get that guide on how to be your own Valentine. There's a little pamphlet, a little book online about being your own Valentine and all the things, all the self-care type things that you should do for yourself on Valentine's Day because you're a lonely person like me. But at least we can be lonely together. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a day. I will catch you guys on Discord. If you're not on Discord, please join the link. It's somewhere on my Twitch page thingy. If you are on Discord, we'll have things over there like talking trash and other nonsensical activities, as well as art and music and other fun stuff. Red dye is being outlawed. Ah, shit. I have to find a new way to color them candy hearts. Maybe ground up and powdered bugs, or maybe there's plants. I don't know. We'll figure it out eventually. Someone will figure it out, and then they'll market it. Capitalism. Anyway, guys, have a good day. Have a good weekend. If I don't talk to you, I'll see you soon. Monday will be either Minecraft or Monopoly. I'm not sure which one. It depends on how things are looking towards the end of the weekend. And other than that, that's it. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys. Take it easy. Treat each other neighborly. I hope you have a good time out there, and much love. Mwah. Thanks.